साइड कर ಒಬ್ಬರು ಕೈ ಒಬ್ರು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು
ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ವಾಡಿಕೆಯಂತೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ. ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಕರುಣಾ ಇವಳಿಂದ.
प्रभु जीव प्रिय में चसिते नरहरि पूजां कुरु सततं प्रतिबिम्बालं प्रतिभृति कुशल बिम्बालं कृतिमातनुते चेतो भ्रमसि वृता भवमरुभूमौ विरसायां भज भज लक्ष्मी नरसिंहानद पदसरसि भज भज लक्ष्मी नरसिंह पदसरसि सुक्षुप्तौ रजतौ प्रतिभाजाता कटकाद्यर्थसमर्था चेत् दुःखमयी ते संसृति एषा नैर्वृतिधाने निपुणा स्यात् चेतो भ्रमसि वृथा भवमरुभूमौ विरसायां भज भज लक्ष्मी नरसिंहानकपदसरसि मकरन्दं भज भज लक्ष्मी नरसिंह
ಈಗ ಗುರುವಿನ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಶ್ರೀ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ದೇವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಗುರುವಿನ
शिवतने वरिष्ठं सर्वकल्याणं परशुकमलहस्तं शोभितं मोदकेन अर्णकुसुममाला व्यालम्बोदरं तं अमृते निवासं श्रीगणेशं नमामि। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्त कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। कृष्णव्रतः कृष्णमनोस्मरन्तः रात्रौ च कृष्णौ पुनरुत्थिताये ते कृष्णदेहा प्रविशन्ति कृष्णम् आज्यं यथा मन्त्रभूतं हुताशे संसारसागरे मग्नं दीनं मां करुणानिधे कर्ममोह गृहीताङ्गं माम् उद्धर भवार्णवात्। श्रीमद् भागवताख्योऽयं प्रत्यक्ष कृष्ण एव हि स्वीकृतोऽसि मया नाथ मुक्त्यर्थं भवसागरे मनोरथो मदीयोऽयं सफल सर्वथा त्वया निर्विघ्नेनैव कर्तव्यो दासोऽहं तव केशव। शुकरूपा प्रबोधज्ञ सर्वशास्त्र विशारदा एतत्कथा प्रकाशेन मदज्ञानं विनाशया। कृष्णं नारायणं वन्दे कृष्णं वन्दे व्रजप्रियं कृष्णं द्वैपायनं वन्दे कृष्णं वन्दे वृथासुतं वन्दे नन्दव्रजस्त्रीणां पादरेणुम् अभीक्ष्णशः यासां हरिकथोद्गीतं पुनाति भुवनत्रयं। प्रह्लाद नारद पराशर पुण्डरीक व्यासाम्बरीश शुक शौनक भीष्मदाभ्यां रुक्माङ्गद उद्धव विभीषण फाल्गुनादीन् पुण्यानि इमां परमभागवतान् नमामि। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण ದಿವಸ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಭಾಗವತ ಉತ್ತಮರಿಗೆ, ಭಗವತ್ ಭಕ್ತರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. I go down to all the devotees of the Lord who are coming here unobtrusively. You are being called here only by His will. You are not coming by your wish. ನಮ್ಮ ಇಚ್ಛೆಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. He is calling, you are coming. So clap for him. ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳಿದ್ರು, ಎಷ್ಟೇ ದುಃಖಗಳಿದ್ರು, ಒಂದೇ ದಾರಿ, only one way is ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಪ್ರತಿ ದಿವಸ ಭಾಗವತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಆದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರತಿ ಸತಿ ಬಂದಾಗಲೂ there is a cleansing happening. Every day you are cleansing yourself. Every day, kama, krodha, moha, lobha, mada, matsarya, everything, one by one by one by one by one layer, everything is getting cleansed. And still we ask why we should attend the Bhagavata. You need to attain the Lord. The Lord will not get anything from you. Devar nimminda ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಅವನು ಬೇಕು. A doll maker will not be happy by touching the doll because all dolls are the same for him. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಒಂದು ಬೊಂಬೆ ಮಾಡೋವನಿಗೆ ಅದೇ ಬೊಂಬೆ ಮುಟ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಸೆ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೊಂಬೆಗಳು ಒಂದೇ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬೊಂಬೆಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಅವನು ಮುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ರೀಡ್ ದ ಭಾಗವತ, ವೆನ್ ಯು ಲಿಸನ್ ಟು ದ ಭಾಗವತ, ದ ಡಿವೈನ್ ಟಚಸ್ ಯು, ದ ಡಿವೈನ್ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಸಸ್ ಯು, ದ ಡಿವೈನ್ ಗ್ರೇಸಸ್ ಯು. We completed 3 chapters. 3 ಸರ್ಗಗಳನ್ನ ಮುಗಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ನಾಳಿನ ಸರ್ಗ, the 4th canto we start today.
Bhagavata
Canto starts with Priyavrata, Agnidhara. Till now we have heard about Bhagavata, especially about the poetry form of Bhagavata. Nigamakal, and we heard all that, correct? Right? ಆದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಲಿಸನ್ ಟು ದ ಪ್ರೋಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಪ್ರೋಸ್ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ, ಪೊಯೆಟ್ರಿ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಕವಿತ್ವ. ಭಾಗವತ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಭಗವತ್ ಗೀತಾ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸೇ ಭಗವತ್ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ, ವಿ ಸೇ ಭಗವತ್ ಗೀತಾ. ವೈ? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸಾಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲಾರ್ಡ್. ಭಗವತ್ ಗೀತಾ ಕಿಂಚಿತ್ ಗೀತಾ ಗಂಗಾ ಜಗಲವ ಕಂಕಾ ಪೀತಾ ಸಕೃತ ಪ್ರಿಯೇನ ಮುರಾರಿ ಸಮರ್ಚಾ ಕ್ರಿಯತೆ ತಸ್ಯ ಮೇಲನ ಚರ್ಚಾ. ಭಜ ಭಜ ಗೋವಿಂದಂ ಗೋವಿಂದಂ ಭಜ ಸಂಪ್ರಾಪ್ತೆ ಸನ್ನಿಹಿತೆ ಕಾಲೇ ನಹಿ ನಹಿ ರಕ್ಷತಿ ದುಃಖಿಂ ಕರಣಿ ದುಃಖಿಂ ಕರಣಿ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ one thing very clearly. You are here only to clean your kama, krodha, moha, lobha, mada, matsarya. Layer by layer, layer by layer, layer by layer. This is not one janma. Many janmas. ಒಂದು ಕನ್ನಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಧೂಳು ಕೂತಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಉಜ್ಜಿ ಉಜ್ಜಿ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದು ಇಲ್ವೋ? A small dirt on the mirror, you need to rub it thoroughly and clean it. If you have to remove all the karmas and impressions of janmas and janmas, only Krishna Nama can do it. You can clap for the name of God. Only one way to remember Krishna is, don't think that you are alone. Tu akela nahi hai re manav, तेरे साथ खड़ा तेरा केशव. He is not my Keshav, he is your Keshav also. Got it? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿರೋರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೇಶವ ಅಲ್ಲ, he is Keshava for everybody. तू अकेला नहीं है रे मानव, तेरे साथ खड़ा तेरा केशव. तू कहीं पे भी भटकेगा, केशव तेरे को पकड़ लेगा. Wherever you go, because he is there everywhere. विश्वम विष्णुर्वषट्कारो भूत भव्य भवत् प्रभु तेन स्वराट. He is the final ultimate. Then where do you think is the distortion? I don't understand. People tell me I don't see God. लोग मुझसे कहते हैं मेरे को खुदा दिखता नहीं है. मेरी नजरों से देखो, खुदा के सिवा कुछ दिखता नहीं है. If you were to see from my eyes, there is nothing other than God. Everywhere God is there. Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bhuta Krit Bhuta Vritbhavo Bhuta Atma Bhuta Bhavanaha. Where is that God is not there? ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದೀವಿ, ಎಳ್ಳು ಕೊನೆಯು ಮುಳ್ಳು ಮೊನೆಯು ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಬಿಡದೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೊರಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಢಾವಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಗೌರಿ ವಲ್ಲಭನಿದ್ದಾನೆ. Then why do you think God is not there with you? At tough times, He is the only one. ಕಷ್ಟ ಬಂದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅವನೇ. ಮನೆಯವರು ಕೈ ಎತ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಮಗ್ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ತಪ್ಪು ನೀನ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊ, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತು ಕತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣ ಸಂಕಟಹರಣ. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ? ಇಟ್ ಹಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಇನ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ನೋವಾದ್ರೂ, ಈಗ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ನೋವಾಗಿದೆ, ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಏಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ವಾಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ? ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೇ ಫಾರ್ ಯು, ಬಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಪೇನ್? ಆರ್ತ ವಿಷಣ್ಣ ಶಿಥಿಲಾಶ್ಚ ಭೀತ ಘೋರೇಶ್ಚ ವ್ಯಾಧಿಶ್ಚ ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಸಂಕೀರ್ತ್ಯ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಶಬ್ದ ಮಾತ್ರ ವಿಮುಕ್ತ ದುಃಖ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ವಿಮುಕ್ತ ದುಃಖ. The only way to get out of dukkha, artha, and there are 4 types of people who come to Krishna. Chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukrutino arjuna artha jigyasu artharthi jnani cha bhartashava. We are going to see all type of 4 bhaktas today. Don't worry. Today in the prasanga of Bhagavata, we will see all 4 types of bhaktas. Don't worry. Now listen to me carefully. What happens when you pray to God? You will have no depression, you will have no BP, you will have no sugar, you will have no ailments. Do you know, scientifically it has been proved, people who chant the name of Vithala will not have any heart problems. There are 2 types of heart problems. One is the physical stent, where they need to put the that real metal into your heart to pump your heart, and the second one is Kamavasana. Both of them will be removed if you chant Vithala. Vithala Vithala Panduranga Jai Hari Vithala Panduranga Vithala Vithala Panduranga Jai Hari Vithala Panduranga. Why are you chanting as if you are chanting some inauspicious name? You need to have a smile on your face and call the Lord with all your heart, with the loudest voice possible. Vithala Vithala Panduranga Jai Hari Vithala Panduranga Vithala Vithala Panduranga Jai Hari Vithala Panduranga Makara Kundala Panduranga Peetambaradhara Panduranga Kunti Pujita Panduranga Pandava Bandho Panduranga Bhaktavatsala Panduranga Bhagavata Priya Panduranga Vithala 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 Panduranga Jai Hari Vithala Panduranga Hari Hari Vithala Panduranga Vithala 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 Panduranga Vithala Vithala Panduranga Jai Hari Vithala Panduranga Hari Hari Vithala Panduranga Bhaktavatsala Panduranga Bhagavata Priya Panduranga Vithala 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 Panduranga Bhimatira Nivasaya Pandaripuravasine Panduranga Prakashaya Vithalaya Namo Namaha. Your prayer should touch the Lord. And how do we pray? Vishwam Vishnurva Shatkaro. ಹಾಲ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ಯೋ ಇಲ್ವಪ್ಪ? ಭೂತ ಭವ್ಯ ಭವತ್ ಪ್ರಭು. ಕೆಲ್ಸದವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೋ ಇಲ್ವಪ್ಪ? To hell with the ಕೆಲ್ಸದವ್ರು for some time. At least when you are there with Lord, you be with the Lord. That is about ladies. Gentlemen will think विश्वम विष्णु षटकारो. बॉस का कॉल आ गया क्या? भूत भव्य भवत प्रभु. आज तो बहुत काम है ऑफिस में. To hell with office for some time. Just chant the name of the Lord. Can you give that commitment of 100%? 100% to the Lord. Yes. ಈಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕಂಜೂಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. We are miserly even in giving the time to the divine. How can you be miser to give time to the divine who has given you time to live on this earth? ಈ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕಂತ ಸಮಯ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರಕ್ಕಂತ ಅವನಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಸಮಯ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ನೀವು ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಸಾಧಿಸಿದ್ರು ನಿರರ್ಥಕ. ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ 20 minutes give it to God. That's all. Otherwise every year 7 days 2 hours 14 hours give to Lord. Enough. Which means that it doesn't mean that you stop coming here. Which means you do that 20 minutes also, come attending here also. Understood? Let's go to the next one. Bhagavata speaks about the Lord. I pray that today when I'm starting the Dhruva Charitra now, I pray that every lady who is expecting gets one Dhruva in their house. One Dhruva, one Prahalada is enough. Dhruva is the son of King Uttanapada. He has got 2 wives, Suruchi and the other one. Very simple example. Don't need to go too much into it. See, when you go for census, it will be a problem for everyone. When you meet census, it will be a problem. We already saw that yesterday, that when you take census, Shreyas and Preyas, when you go for prayers, he has to bless, no choice. He has no choice, we have no choice. ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಕೊಡೋದು ಅವನ ಧರ್ಮ, ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಅಧಿಕಾರ. As bhaktas we have adhikar on you. Nobody else has adhikar. Correct? Yes or no? Clap for yourself. So when you look at this, Dhruva is very sad because he has been told to go away, to tell that he doesn't have the understanding. Avanu tayi garbhadalli huttilla anta avana kalisbiಡ್ತಾರೆ. Dhruva is on his way, not knowing where to go. We also are on way, but we know we have to get only 2 sites, 3 buildings, 4 floors, 5 business, 6 counseling, everything. Are you on the way to find Lord? No. And only when you want to find Lord, the Lord also doesn't come to you easily. He will send his messenger to test you. And Dhruva was told to be tested by Narada. Oh my little child, where are you going? In this forest, where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve? What is that you want? Dhruva says, my mother told me that if I am blessed by Narayana, I can sit on my father's lap. He didn't ask for father's property. He didn't ask for anything else. If at all I get the love of Narayana, I can sit on my father's lap. What an innocent answer. That is why I said, children today have lost their innocence. We were very innocent in our childhood. बालस्तावत् क्रीडा सक्ता, तरुणस्तावत् तरुणी सक्ता, वृद्धस्तावत् चिन्ता सक्ता, काये ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न रक्ता. भज भज गोविन्दं रमते, सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति. दुःखिं करणे दुःखिं करणे दुःखिं करणे. The Lord sends his messenger to test each one of us. Are we ready or not? Is it only superficial bhakti or is it the real intense longing? The Lord sends this message. Oh little Dhruva, there are so many ferocious lions, there are so many tigers, there are so many wolves which will eat you. Doesn't matter. Dhruva says, doesn't matter. Parvagilla. ಸಿಂಹಗಳು ತಿನ್ನಲಿ, ಹುಲಿಗಳು ತಿನ್ನಲಿ, ಚಿರಾತಗಳು ತಿನ್ನಲಿ, ಏನಾದರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಯ Narayana Today. What is my laksha? What is my dhyaya? What is my goal? My goal is to sit on Narayana's lap. Now Dhruva knows it very clearly. Dhruva understands it clearly. And Dhruva ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ? Okay, we will go ahead. Even you should have the proper interview, right? You will have 4-5 offer letters in your hand. But you will also decide which employer I should go to, correct? Yes or no? The same way, Dhruva has been tested. Dhruva has taken all the tests. He has passed. But now you should know whether who is Narayana, what is the form of Narayana. So the first introduction of Narayana is given by whom? Narada. First introduction, physical introduction of Narayana is given by Narada. Listen to this carefully. Prasada vimukam shashwat prasannavadane kshanam sunasam subhruvam charu kapolam surasundaram tarunam ramaniyangam runoshti kshanadharam pranatashrayanam nimnam sharanyam karunarnavam. What is the definition of Narayana? Prasadabhimukham shashwat. By looking at Sushmita Sen and Aishwarya Rai, will you get dharma, artha, kama, moksha? By looking at Miss World, Miss India, Miss Universe, will you get dharma, artha, kama, moksha? Sigata. Prasada abhimukham shashwat prasannavadane kshanam. Beautiful lines. Bhagavata is called Rasamalayam. Why? This is the rasa of Bhagavata. He is describing the Lord. He is not having a grumpy face. The Lord will never come to people who have a grumpy face. The Lord will come only to people who have a smiling face. Why? Because He is also smiling. Prasada abhimukham shashwat. Shashwat prasanna vadane kshanam. Prasanna vadana ekshana. He is not staring at you like this. He is having a smiling face, smiling eyes. Tomorrow if Narayana comes in the Narasimha avatar, today if Narayana comes in the Narasimha avatar, will you accept it? You will not. Why? That is terribly beautiful and beautifully terrific. Correct? Howda ilva? Ghoranam abhayankaraha ghoranam sundaram. Sundara ghorebhya. But here, prasada abhimukham shashwat. Sunasam, small, sweet, long nose, according to the face. Not too long nose, not too long ears, everything symmetrical. But biggest thing is prasanna vadanam. Can I see all smiling faces, those who are listening to the Bhagavatam? Smile, don't laugh. I said only smile, no laugh. Prasanna vimukham shashwat prasanna vadane kshanam sunasam subhruvam. Everything is soup. With Duryodhana, it was everything do. Got the difference? Opposites. Sunasam, Dunasam. Subhruvam, Dubhruvam. Why? Every time Duryodhana used to look at Pandava like this. Eyebrows raised. But the Lord doesn't look at you like that. Yavaglu Devar Kannu Nidana. Shanti. Prasannavadane kshanam. Sunasam, Subhruvam. Charu kapolam. He has got round cheeks. All Krishna Bhaktas have round cheeks. Why? Because they like sweets. That is why even we have Sri Krishna sweets. You got it now? Clap for Krishna. No? Tarunam, is the Lord too old? No. Tarunam is in 16, 17 years old. We cannot get that evergreen beauty. Don't do it. Even if you try 100 times, you will not get that. It is only with the Lord. Ramaniyangam arunoshte kshanadharam pranatashrayanam. One who goes into his ashraya will be protected without fail. Remember one thing, God will punish you for the wrongdoings that you do, but He will love you more. That is the beauty of Lord. What will Krishna do? He will love you more, but at the same time He will punish you when it is needed. Right? Pranatashrayanam, Nirnam, Sharanam, Karunarnavam. One who is a Samudra of Karuna. One who is the Samudra of Karuna. And then, after giving the physical description of the Lord, Narada gives the mantra. Japyascha paramo guhya shruyatam me nripatmajaha. He is calling Nripatmajaha, which means the son of the king. Which means already the Vardhana is given that you will sit on the lap of your father. Nripatmajaha. Sanskrit, beautiful language. He didn't say Dhruva, he didn't call Bhakta. Narada understood what was going on in the mind of Dhruva and he said Nripatmajaha. which means to say he is the son of the king, and that is why he was already given the benefaction. ದೇವರು ವರದಾನ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಪೂಜಾರಿ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗುರುಗಳು ದೇವರಿಗಿಂತ ಮುಂದೆನೇ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? The guru will give the ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ before the divine gives. That is how the guru works. Right? Jai Gurudeva Satgurudeva, 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 Jai Gurudeva Satgurudeva. अनेक जन्म संप्राप्त कर्म बंध विदाहिने आत्मज्ञान प्रदानेन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. That is why you need a guru. ಗುರುವಿನ ಗುಲಾಮನಾಗುವ ತನಕ ದೊರೆಯ ದಂಡಮುಕ್ತಿ. It is not simply sung. There is a reason behind it. The Guru blesses you before the Lord. That is why Kabir said, Guru Govind do khade taake lagu paao, balihari Guru ko Govind diyo dikhaye. Guru ildre Govinda illa. Naradange gottaagbidutte. Narada knows very clearly that he is looking for sitting in the Artha. चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जना सुकृतिनो अर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासु अर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च परतस्वा. Dhruva was pained. Dhruva had a pain in his heart that I could not sit on my father's lap, and that took him to Narayana. Today, if you don't sit on your father's lap, next 25 years back, there is no Shraddha for your father. Guaranteed. That is the way life is going. Yes or no? One factory less, one Shraddha less, one Tarpana less. That is not the way the Hindu Sanskriti is designed. Getting it? Right? Japyascha paramo guhyah shruyataam me nripatamaja yam satratram prapathan puman pashyati khecharan. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya, Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya, Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya, Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya, Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. That was the mantra, Ashtakshari mantra given to Dhruva. You understood? And then he meditated. His energy was so high. His energy, tapas ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗುತ್ತೆ. When you meditate more, ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸತ್ವ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗುತ್ತೆ. And then whatever you take a sankalpa will be fulfilled. You want to know the secret of success? Meditate. You want to become successful in anything? Meditate. You want to get success in whatever you do? Meditate. Meditation in the sattva ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸತ್ವದಿಂದ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾದರೆ you will get success. It is simple. Is the equation clear? Yes, no, maybe? So what is the mantra to success? Meditate, meditate, meditate. Dhyanam. Right? And the little Dhruva in his tender age for the first 3 months leaves the food. In the next 3 months leaves the water. In the next 3 months leaves the air. Now you will ask me, how did he breathe without air? Aprakritika divya manusha deha. When you keep on chanting the Lord's name, even you will become like the divine. You don't need the food. There have been many saints in this world. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಸಂತರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಊಟ ನೀರು ಇಲ್ದಿರೆ ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದೊತ್ತು ಊಟ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮನೆಯವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೋಪ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. Let us be honest about it. You don't need food to be alive, sir. You need prana shakti, and prana shakti is given by the Lord himself, and the Lord is getting ready after 9 months to be present in front of Dhruva. Why? Because he has been given a proper introduction by Narada. Yes or no? Today we were all told to come in orange color. We have all followed the code. Yes or no? Yes. Why? The same way, even Narada gave a description. Prasada abhimukam shashvat prasannavadane kshanam. So the Lord has to get ready in that way only, no? Otherwise, how will Dhruva say? Dhruva will say personification, identification, not matching. My Narayana is not you. Go and come back like what Narada described to me. So Narada says very clearly, impersonification agbardu. Neen devaralla anbitre. So he has been given a particular form. So the Lord should get ready in that form and come in front of Dhruva. ಅದೇ ಅವತಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಧ್ರುವನ್ಗೆ ಭರವಸೆ ಬರೋದು, ಓ ನಾರದ ಹೇಳಿದ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟು ಅಂತ. ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ವಪ್ಪ? ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕುಳ್ಳಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ತಪ್ಪಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಚಶ್ಮಾ ಹಾಕೊಂತಾನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ವಪ್ಪ? ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್. If I come in a different way, I go to the parlor and I set up myself, do a facial and I come, will you accept me? No, you will not. Why? Because the description given was different. The way I come is different. That is why Narada and Narayana are having a samvada. Narada, tell me what again you told to Dhruva? As if you don't know Narayana. No. I should not go in the wrong way in front of my bhakta. Afterwards, he should not say that it is an impersonification. It should not be a proxy attendance. It should be a real attendance. Many people are not doing a proxy attendance here. You know the meaning of proxy attendance? Physically present, mentally absent. For all those people who are doing that, clap. Getting it? So what happens to you? Is you're physically present and mentally absent. Are you really that? No. All your ears and all eyes are all only on the Lord. Prasada abhimukam shashvata prasannavadane kshanam. And the Lord comes in all his glory in front of Dhruva. And he says, and he erases. है तो कुछ जो कुछ भी recorded है सब मिटा देगा. Dhruva is searching, where is my Lord? Where is my Lord? Why? Because the Lord was right in front of him, but he could not recognize, and thereby he lost his speech. Bhagavata says he could not speak. Bhagavata says he could not speak. The same thing happened to Narayana Bhattacharya. That I will come later. When he saw the Narasimha avatar, he couldn't speak. That is a different story. But let's listen to this now. What happened? The Lord came in all the Chaturbhuja avatara, right in front of Dhruva. Dhruva says, I don't find my Narayana here, so I don't recognize who you are. Then Narada comes and says, Avudappa, Yure Narayana. And then you get to know that he is not able to speak. And then the Lord keeps his beautiful Shankha on the cheek of Dhruva. And then Dhruva speaks. Yo anta pravishya mimam prasuptam sanjeevana yattakhila shaktidhara swadhamnam anyasta hasta charana shravana tvagadhin pranam namo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam pranam namo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam यो अंत प्रविश्यवाच मिमां प्रसुप्तां संजीवना यत्तखिल शक्तिधर स्वधाम्नां अन्यास्त हस्त चरण श्रवण त्वगाधीन प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं. You can't move your hands and legs if Rishikesha departs from your body. You will be declared medically dead. यो अंत प्रविश्य वाच मिमां प्रसुप्तां संजीवना यत अखिल शक्तिधर स्वधाम्नां. You who is the core of Sanjeevani for every living being, because of which he is able to speak. You are able to speak because of Narayana, but you will not tell his name. Why? We are so occupied with our own work that we forget we are doing the work because of Narayana. ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಆದ್ರೂ ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ? ನಮಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಕೊಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಅಂತಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. And then people ask me, Kaushik, whatever I do, I don't get success. Where will you get success if you don't remember the source, my dears? The source for all your work is Krishna. The end for all your work is Krishna. The middle of all your work is Krishna, 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 Krishna. Yo anta pravishya vasi mimam prasuptam sanjeevana yat akhila shakti dhara swadhamnam. He is the Shakti for Akhila Shakti Dhara. He is the source of all energy. You go out for 12-15 kilometers in LR colony, Baswan Gudi, you come back, you are tired. You have no Shakti in you to do any work. Agree? Yes or no? Then where is Narayana within you? You have not invoked the Akhila Shakti Dhara Swadhamnam. Anyasta, bere ella enu bedappa, bere ellu enu beda. Hasta, Charana, Shravana. All three important organs: hand, legs, ears. Anyasta, Hasta, Charana, Shravana, Tvagadhin. It is under your control. Anyasta, Hasta, Charana, Shravana, Tvagadhin. Pranannamo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam. I bow down to the ultimate Purusha, who is Narayana himself. And then there is a beautiful samvada between Dhruva and Narada. Narayana gives him the pole star position, Dhruva Padavi. He blesses him and he says, may you rule the kingdom with prosperity, happiness, auspiciousness and truthworthiness. The most important thing is justice should prevail. Satyameva Jayate. That is why today we are all respecting the way we should be. It is not the way we are. Today I had the fortune of seeing Kuttike Matha head. We had been to Govardhana temple in Baswangudi. There we could see that Matha's head. And his Bhashana was wonderful about independence. And he said the real independence is Govardhan Giridhari. You know why? Because he broke the slavery of the minds of gopis and gopikas from the slavery of Indra and made them Swatantra. And that is the only way. Truly speaking, yes or no? The Nanda Gopas were all behind. Ayo, Indra ke kopa banbitre. They were under the paratantra of fear of Indra. Krishna came, took the Govardhan Matha, Govardhan Giri Parvata and said, no need to worry. When I am there, Sarvabhauma Tena Paramaswarat, no Indra can do anything. And for 7 days he lifted the Govardhana Parvata, and that is when the Gopis and Gopas got real independence, and Indra got independence from his ego, that I am the master. But real independence is when we actually realize that we are not dependent on anybody except dependent on him. That is real independence. The real way of celebrating Independence Day is knowing that we are purely dependent on his grace. Ashte. The Nijavada Swatantra ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅವನ ಅನುಗ್ರಹ ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಬದುಕಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ನಿಜವಾದ ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ. That's it. That is the gist of whatever Swamiji told today. I was sent as a messenger. I am fast forwarding the message. The message was forwarded by the Lord. I am copy pasting the message, putting it in your inbox. What does that mean? Swatantra irbeku andre ನಾವು ಅವನ ಅಧೀನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. So that is how Dhruva is blessed. Dhruva is a wonderful bhakta. Dhruva is an innocent bhakta. Dhruva is a person with lot of bhakti, but he went with a cause that I want to sit on my father's lap, which is Artha. Chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukrutino arjunaha artha jigyasu artharthi jnani cha bharatarshava. That is about Dhruva Charitra. Did you like it? Yes. Narayana 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 Hari Narayana 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 Krishna Narayana Narayana Narayana. I have met a saint ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷವಾದ ಅನುಭವ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. I have met a saint who by chanting this miraculous shloka made her dead, medically proven brain dead father speak the shloka of Ananyas Chintayanto Mam Yejana Pariyupasate Tesham Nityavayuktanam Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. That saint's father was in the ICU. He had a paralytic attack and he couldn't speak. And that saint went into the ICU, into the ears of the father and said, Yovanta Pravishyavasana Saptaaham Sanjeevana Tattva Anyastahastachalana Shravanatvagadin Prananamo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam. He chanted it 3 times and the father said, Ananyas Chintayanto Mam Yejana Pariyupasate Tesham Nityavayuktanam Yogakshemam Vahamyaham, and left the body. If it can happen to people, it is a live example which has happened just 35-40 years back. ಅಷ್ಟೇ 35-40 ವರ್ಷ ಮುಂದೆ ನಡೆದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಘಟನೆ. ಪ್ಯಾರಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ, ಯೋವಂತ ಪ್ರವಿಶ್ಯವಾಸನ ಸುತ್ತಾಂ. If somebody is facing nervous problems, keep the Padma Mudra and chant Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana. All your nervous problems will be healed. Nervous tension, nervous problems, nervous disorders ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ರೂ ಪದ್ಮ ಮುದ್ರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ, ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ, ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, I will write it on a bond paper and give you, because I have seen the miraculous power of Om Namo Narayana. I have seen that, and that's why I am requesting all of you, if you have anybody in your family, in your relatives, in your friend circles who is suffering from nervous tension, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪದ್ಮ ಮುದ್ರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ, all the problems of ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ, that's all. ಇದು ನಿನ್ನ ಕೈ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ, ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ, and you will see why. Because Naranam Adhikam Naram Narayana iti chate. The Lord, the energy which is in the form of your naras, which is in the form of your nervous system, is himself Narayana. So when you have Narayana within you, why will you have it? Dhruva returns after the Vardhana from Narayana, and by that time his other son, other brother called Uttama has already got death in the hands of Yaksha. Dhruva has a fight with Yaksha, and Manu intervenes and persuades Dhruva to stop fighting. Kubera also blesses boons on Dhruva. Only means to say, if you follow your Guru and go with other facilities will come all by itself. Other facilities will come by itself. भैया नारायण को पकड़ोगे तो लक्ष्मी आएगी. हम लोग खाली लक्ष्मी को पकड़ते हैं, नारायण कहाँ से आएगी? Nothing wrong. नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते चंकचक्र गदा हस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते. So it is important. Lakshmi is important, but Lakshmi is not the end. Lakshmi is the means. Understood? Is that clear? Right? We go ahead. Kubera confers boon on Dhruva. Then we look about Dhruva's lineage. We look about Prithu, Pandavas, and then we have the dialogue between Vishnu and the lineage of Dhruva. There is a big lineage of Dhruva which is being followed. Okay, that is about Dhruva Charitra. Please remember, what you need to take away from Dhruva is innocence, bhakti, Trida Sankalpa. Nam Sankalpa ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? 3 ದಿವಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, 4ನೇ ದಿವಸ ಗೋವಿಂದಾಯ ನಮಃ, ಕೇಶವಾಯ ಸ್ವಾಹ, ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯ ಸ್ವಾಹ, ಮಾಧವಾಯ ಸ್ವಾಹ, ಗೋವಿಂದಾಯ ನಮಃ. It should not be like that. That should not be the way of your sankalpa. Sankalpa ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮಾಡೋ ತನಕ ಬಿಡಬಾರ್ದು. And that you can learn from the small child called Dhruva. Trida Sankalpa. ನಾವು ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಮಮಪ ಅಂತ ಎಂದು ಓದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. You don't even know the meaning of that sankalpa. ಶ್ವೇತವರಾಹ ಕಲ್ಪೆ ವೈವಸ್ವತ ಮನ್ವಂತರೆ ಕಲಿಯುಗೆ ಪಾದಜಂಬೋಧ ವೈಭವೃತ ವರ್ಷ ಭರತಖಂಡೆ. What are you reading? You don't even know. I send you to other part of the country, there also you will be Jambu Dvipa Bharatavarse Bharatakhande. How in America can you have Bharatavarse Bharatakhande? It only means you are just copy pasting it, that's all. But you need to really understand it, right? And that is when you understand what is the Dhruva Charitra. We are going to one more beautiful Charitra of people whom I respect a lot. I love this person a lot. I respect him as a bhakta. More than anything, I respect him as a devotee of the Lord. More than anything, he is a Parama Vairagi. Can I tell you anything and you get affected? What kind of Vairagya do you have? Some people will praise you, you will bloat your ego like this. Some people will pinch you, you become like this. What is this? Kasya sukham na karoti viragaha. Anybody says anything to you, can you stay strong? People will praise you, ha 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 ha. Some people will pinch your ego, you will be like, I will not talk to this person, I feel very uncomfortable. What a kind of a vairagi are you? What a kind of a devotee are you? A devotee says, Sukha dukkha samakritva labha labhau jaya jayo tato yuddhaya yujjasva naivam papam avapsyasi. Sukha dukkhe same kritva. Sukha or dukkha. Somebody praises you, oh wow, what a beautiful art. You are on the 7th curve. Allari, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ art ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕಲರ್ ತಪ್ಪೋಯ್ತು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಡಿ. Straight on the face. Yes or no? Do we do that? We all do that. Why? You can clap for your ego, sir. Right? And then you see, this kind of vairagya, this is called as smashana vairagya. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಟ ಇರತ್ತೆ ಸಂಸಾರ. ಪುನಃ ಪ್ರಿಜನನಂ ಜಠರೇ ಶಯನಂ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಸಂಸಾರೇ तारे कृपया पाहे पाहि मुरारे भज गोविंदम गोविंदम भज मूढ़मते संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहीं रक्षति दुःखिं करणी right. So we will listen to Jadabharata's story now, but before Jadabharata I want you to listen to this prose form of Bhagavata. As I told you, Sahitya of Bhagavata. The poetic form of Bhagavata is easy, but the prose form is difficult. So listen to this carefully. बालमुक्तं भगवत उत्तम श्लोकस्य श्रीमच्चरणारविन्दं मकरन्दरसः आविशितो चेतसो भागवत परमहंसदीकतां किंचित् दन्तराय विहितां स्वां शिवतां पदवीं न प्रायेण हिन्वति यर्हिर्वाभराजंस राजपुत्र प्रियव्रत परम भागवतो नादस्य चरणोपसेवयाञ्च सावगत परमार्थद सत्तत्वो ब्रह्मसत्त्वेन दीक्षस्य मानो अविनितल परिपालनायां व्रात प्रवरगुणान् गणैककान्त भाजनातया स्वपित्रोपामन्तितो भगवती वासुदेव एवा व्यवधान समाधि योगेन समावेशित सकलाकार क्रियाकलापो नैवेद्य दंडन अध्यपि तत्प्रतप्यां रावत्तं तदिकरण आत्मनो यस्मादास्तो अपि पराभाव मणिवन वीक्षणः. This is one line. This is only one line. You can clap for Sanskrit. Don't clap for me. One line, I read it in one breath. This is the Sahitya of Bhagavata. Ramayana has got a different poet. It's a different thing. Adi Kavayoho Ramayana. That is a different story. But here you have the story of Priyavrata, the story of Bharata being told in the prose form. ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭರತ is a very well known sadhaka. Very well known sadhaka. ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಶಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಸಿದ್ಧಿಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, and then they want to show off their siddhis. Please don't get into the trap of showing your siddhis. If you show your siddhis, you will go down. Instead, show your siddhis to help people to come on the path of the divine. That is okay, but don't be proud of the siddhis. Okay. So then Bharata says, Bharata is speaking about the intense devotion. 24 hours Narayana, 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 Narayana. Even a person like Bharata, who has spent so many years in his sadhana, can slip and fall in the moha of a deer. what about you and me? Just think. I'm just asking you a simple question. If a Bharata person who has got 24 hours Namocharana, he can slip and fall, why not you and me, sir? Why not you and me? 24 ಗಂಟೆ ನಾರಾಯಣ 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 ನಾಮಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಭರತನಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಜಿಂಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಬಂತು ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ಯಾವ್ಯಾರು ನೀವ್ಯಾರು? So Bharata has an infatuation for the dawn, and at the end, because he remembers only about the deer, every time he remembers only about the deer. It's a very beautiful shloka. It says that how he was so fascinated by the deer. He says about the deer. He says, "Evam ghatamana manortha kulahridayo mrgadar kabhasena swarabdha karmano yogarambanato vibhramshati sa yogatapaso bhagavaradhana lakshanacha katamitartha jayantara ena kunakaha asangaha sakshanah sveya sapratipakshitaya प्राक्य परित्यक्त दुस्त जुह्युत्याभिजस्तस्य तस्यैव मंत्राय विहतयो राग भ्रमणस्य राजस्य भर्तरस्य आपद्यतः 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 he fell down. That is why you said antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaprayati samadbhavam nastyatra samshayah. Whatever you remember at the end of your birth, the next birth will be that. What do you want to be born in the next birth? Or how many of you want a next birth? Only the kids can raise hand. Intelligent people will not. Okay? So, Bharata is reborn into the form of a deer, and after that, after the deer's birth, he is again reborn as a Brahmin the second time. Dvija. This time he is called as Jada Bharata, because anybody says anything to him, if he reacts, again karma. You are getting the point. Anybody tells something to you, you react, you have given karma, or you have taken that karma. Jada Bharata knew this, so he just stood like a madman. Praises come, insults come, I am okay. And then Jada Bharata, why? Because he remembered his previous birth. Let us not get into our previous births. ನಮಗ್ ಬೇಡ, ಹಿಂದಿನ ಜನ್ಮ ಏನೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವೋ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸಹ ಭಾಗವತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಕ್ಲಾಪ್ ಫಾರ್ ಗಾಡ್. Afraid of attachments, because he did so much of sadhana in his previous birth, he understood, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇನ್ನೇನಾದ್ರೂ ನಾನು ವಾಪಸ್ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಐಸ್ ಕ್ರೀಮ್ ಶಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ ಐಸ್ ಕ್ರೀಮ್ ತಿಂದರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬರೋ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಐಸ್ ಕ್ರೀಮ್ ಶಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋನ್ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತೀರ. You never. The worst part, if you eat 3 days pain, if you don't eat only 1 day pain, choose which one you want. Yes or no? ತಿಂದ್ರೆ 3 ದಿವಸ ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ದಿವಸ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸಿಕ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು. ತಿಂದ್ರೋ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ನೋವು, ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್, ಇದು ಅದು ಫಲಾನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ? ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್? ಭಗವಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. ಕಸ್ಯ ಸುಖಂ ನ ಕರೋತಿ ವಿರಾಗ. Don't get attached by any kind. Somebody scolds you, say thank you. He has already given. I am not scolding you. You are getting it? Somebody scolds you, don't cry. Karma is created. Again you will have to come back. Somebody praises you, don't laugh. You will again come back. Somebody criticizes you, don't feel bad. You will come back. Somebody gives you a big bouquet and big mala, don't get elated like the mala and say, I got my mala from Guruji, that is why today I have got this mala. Please remember that. That blessing has got me this blessing. That's all I can say. ಗುರು ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಮಾಲೆ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದೇನು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಅಂತ ಪಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಚಾನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. There is no point that I can say that I have got. Of course, the Guru has come in many forms to guide me, no doubt. The Guru has come in many forms to guide me. But अल्ली आशीर्वाद सिक्क वहां पे मार पड़ जाए, यहाँ पे मार कुछ नहीं लगता है. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದು ಗುರುಗಳ ಸಾನ್ನಿಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿಂದು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ನಿನ್ನ ಸುಧಾರಣೆಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಆದರೆ ಜಡಭರತ was such a big yogi and vairagi. He just got detached. ಏನು ಬೇಡ ನನಗೆ, I don't want anything. He was afraid of it, and not wanting any karmic impercussions, Jadabharata showed himself to the world as insane. Unfortunately, we consider all bhaktas as insane. अरे बेचारा भक्त है, पागल है. वो पागल नहीं है, तुम पागल हो जो तुम भक्त को पागल कह रहे हो, क्योंकि भक्त के पीछे तुमको इंटेलिजेंट देने वाला वो इंटेलिजेंस है. धृत्यम धृत्यताम अस्मि. You know that shloka, right? He says, Kirta Srivaksha Narinam Dhritir Medha Dhritikshamaha. I am the one intelligence in the people. Kirta Srivaksha Narinam Dhritir Medha Dhritikshama. Spriti, Medha, Dhriti, Kshama. All are good qualities which are given by God's grace. Did you get that? Right? So then, Jadabharata showed himself to the world as a mad person, stupid, blind and deaf. Better to be blind and deaf to the world, because they will not understand. ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಎಷ್ಟೇ ನೋವಿದ್ರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಸೋರು ಹೇಗಿದ್ರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯವರಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವರು ಕಾಫಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ನಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ನೋವಿದ್ರು ಸಹ. ಹೌದು ಇಲ್ವಪ್ಪ? ಹಾಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಆಚೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು ಸಹ ತರಕಾರಿ ತಗೊಂಬ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ವಪ್ಪ? ಕ್ಲಾಪ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. Why is that? Because it is a samsara sagara. Got it? And how to get out of it is by listening to the Lord. And then he said, finally he said, I am not going to leave the Lord. Yene aagi, yene bari, yene hogi. Nanu ee janma saakappa, ee janmadalle mukti beku. So Jadabharata neglected all the austerities. Bhai, संस्कारों की जरूरत उनके जिंदगी में है जिनके मन में विकार हो. जिनके मन में विकार नहीं, उनको संस्कारों की क्या जरूरत? ಯಾರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಕಾರ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಏನಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಬೇಕು? ವಿಕಾರ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಬೇಕು. ಸಂಧ್ಯಾ ವಂದನೆ, ನಿತ್ಯೋಪಾಸನೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಬೇಕು? ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋಕಂತ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರಗಳನ್ನ ದಹನ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವ? ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಕಾರಗಳನ್ನ ದಹನ ಮಾಡೋದು. यार जीवन मुक्त उनको क्या संस्कारों की जरूरत है? Jadabharata also gave up all his active austerities because his mind was fixed on the divine. Jadabharata was walking as a labor. Papa avn maneli tumba kashta kottbiಟ್ರು, ಹುಳ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು, ಯಾವುದು uncooked food, raw food with pebbles, he was given all that. He didn't say anything. Food which had ants in it, food which had worms in it, all was given to him. But he did not eat. At the same time, he did not curse. ನನಗೆ ಆ ಥರ ಊಟ ಕೊಟ್ರ ಅವರು, ಏನೋ ಒಂಚೂರು ಉಪ್ಪು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗೋದೋ ಇಲ್ವಪ್ಪ, ಒಂಚೂರು ಪಾಯಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಲೋಟ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಜಮಾನ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೇಸಿಗಳಾಗಿದೆ, ಹೌದೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ? ಬಟ್ Jadabharata never said anything. He simply left the home and he started working as a daily wage labor. And he started working and used to earn and eat. He was ill-treated by his brothers and sisters, but because he was a sthita pragyasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava. Bhagavad Gita. Right? Sthita pragyasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava. Jadabharata was absolute sthita pragya. He didn't utter a single word. He walked without any clothes on his body and carried the bliss of the Atma within. Don't go by the looks of Mahatma. Yenappa ee Mahatma hingidare, you never know. The Mahatma can be blissful within, but he might be angry outside. Just because he doesn't want to meet people, he will show anger. Our ಜನಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಕೋಪವಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೋಗು ನೀನು ಬರಬೇಡ ಅಂತಾರೆ. But really he has already blessed you from within. You're getting it? That is the power of Mahatma. right? And then a chief of Shudras proceeded. There was in the Shudra Mantapa, there were some people who were trying to do some tamasic puja where they had to cut a person's head. So a chief of Shudra proceeded to behead a human being. The person who was about to be sacrificed runs away. The person who was bound to get the sacrifice runs away. And the servants of that Shudra catch our hero, Jadabharata. Avanu etಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. Jadabharata is brought, but Jadabharata doesn't have no problems. You know why? Because he is a Sthita Pratya. ಏನೋ ತಲೆ ತಾನೇ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ದೇಹ ತಾನೇ ಹೋಗೋದು, ನಾನು ಹಂಗೆ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. So he is fine. If anything goes, what goes? It is the body that goes. ಮನೋ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಚಿತ್ತಾನಿ ನಾಹಂ ನ ಶ್ರೋತ ಜಿಹ್ವೆ ನ ಚಕ್ರಾಣ ನೇತ್ರೆ ನ ಚ ವ್ಯೋಮ ಭೂಮಿ ನ ತೇಜೋ ನ ವಾಯು ಚಿದಾನಂದ ರೂಪ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ. We only speak. He had experienced it. ಜಡಭರತನ್ಗೆ ಅನುಭವ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. So he goes away slowly with the Shudra attendants. And then he catch holds of Jadabharata, who was watching, and ties him up the sacrifice. And when they were about to kill him, there came none other than Devi Bhadrakali. It says, Iti tesham vrishkalanam rajastava prakatinam dhanamadharajastha utsikamanasam Bhagvat Kali varakulam kadatti kritayotpathena swairam viharatam himsa viharanam कर्मादिदारुणां यत् ब्रह्मभूतस्य साक्षात् ब्रह्मर्षिसुतस्य निर्वैरस्य सर्वभूतसृदय सुनायाम् अप्यन् अनुमता लम्भनं तदुप्यलभ्य ब्रह्मतेजासिति दुर्विषहेण दन्दह्यमानेन वपुषा सहस्रोच्चाटसैव देवी भद्रकाली ऐगिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दिनुते गिरिवरविन्द्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति कण्ठकुटुम्बि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरधर्षिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते धनुजनि रोषिणि धितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते प्रथमं शैलपुत्रीश्च द्वितीयं ब्रह्मचारिणी तृतीयं चन्द्रघण्टेति कूष्माण्डेति चतुर्थकं पंचमं स्कन्दमातेति षष्ठं कात्यायनीति च सप्तमं कालरात्रिश्च महागौरीति च अष्टकं नवमं सिद्धिदात्रेति नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्तितः नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्तितः दुर्गायै दुर्गपारायै सारायै सर्वकारिण्यै नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्र नियता प्रणता स्मता नियता प्रणता स्मता. When Bhakta doesn't take revenge, Bhagavati takes revenge. When the Shudras were about to cut the head of our Jadabharata, our hero, the Devi came with the Trishula and killed that person. That is why I said to sing Aigirinandi. That's all. Jadabharata is now going, he is protected. Now he is going on his way. He meets King Rahugana. Rahugana is one of the biggest kings, and he had people to be taken in the palanquin. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಪಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. 3 ಜನ ಇದ್ರು, 4ನೇ ಅವ್ನು ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ನಮ್ಮ ಹೀರೋ ಸಿಕ್ಕದ್ರು, ಜಡಭರತ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ಯು ನೋ ರಹುಗಣ, ತಿತಿಕ್ಷಮಃ ಕಾರುಣಿಕಾಃ ಸುಹೃದ ಸರ್ವದೇಹಿನಾಂ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನೋ ಅಂತ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರೇನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಾಡೋದು, ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಅಸಮಂಜಸವಾಗಿದ್ರೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಅ palanquin and there is that fourth person who is dancing like this and going. King Rahugana actually gets King Rahugana gets wild. He says, who is this person who cannot hold the palanquin of the king? Yaravanu? Who is he who is not able to hold the king's palanquin? And then finally Rahugana comes down and asks, who are you? Who are you? Why do you think you are not able to take my palanquin so properly? He says, Kastvam nigudashcharasi dvijanam vivarshi sutram katamo avadhutaha kasyasi putratya ihapi kasmat kshemaya naschedasi nota shuklaha. You look like a very good person. You look like a brahmana. You look good. But what is the problem? But what is the problem? Why is that you're walking like this? What happened to you? Why is that you're walking like that? Then Jadabharata says, whom are you talking to? Are you talking to this body, or are you talking to the Atma within the body? The king comes to know he is not a sadharana purusha. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavanmam prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti sa mahatma sukhilavaha. It is very difficult to find one Mahatma. Very difficult. You might get anybody who will speak about Narayana and all that, but one who instills bhakti within you is a Mahatma. One who instills the knowledge within you is a Mahatma. One who shares his devotion with you is bhakti. In the sangha of bhaktas, you can only have bhakti. As I always tell, a rich man's friend cannot be poor. Do you agree? A rich man's friend can never be poor. So you make friendship with the richest person in this world. And then Bharata gives the knowledge of the self, attaining. How do you attain the knowledge? Sprinkle the dust of the feet of Mahatmas on your head. How do you gain knowledge? Sprinkle the dust of the feet of the Mahatmas on your head. That is why we said, Vande Nanda Vrajastrinam Padarenum Abhikshnasaha Yasam Harikatot Geetam Punati Bhuvanatrayam. Punati Bhuvanatrayam. The only way you can get moksha is when you realize that the Lord is taking care of you. The Lord is taking care of you. And that can be attained only in the company of bhaktas. Bhakt ki jai, Bhagwan ki jai. Bhakt ki jai, Bhagwan ki jai. Bhakti ki mahima ki jai 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 jai. Bhakti की महिमा की जय 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 जय. भक्तों की जय, भगवान की जय. भक्तों की जय, भगवान की जय. Rahugana is given the knowledge of Brahma Jnana by our own Jadabharata. And after that, Jadabharata says, Namo Mahatbhyo Astu Namaha Shishibhyo Namaha युवभ्यो नमः आवटुभ्यः ये ब्राह्मणा गाम अवधूतज्ञं शिवमस्तुराज्ञं शिवमस्तुराज्ञं. नमो महद्भ्यो अस्तु नमः शिष्यभ्यो. I go down to all Mahatmas. I don't know which form he will come. That is what even Tyagaraja Swami said. Lo Mahanabhavalu. That is why you never know in which form a Mahatma will come and hold your neck and turn you towards the Lord. So just pray that every day you meet a Mahatma. Just pray that every day you meet a devotee. भगवान से कुछ मत मांगो, भगवान से खाली उसको मांगो या उसके भक्तों को मांगो. और कुछ भी मांगना बेवकूफी है. If it is like going to a jeweler and asking for pebbles, you go to a jeweler and ask for pebbles, he will laugh at you. Similarly, when you go to Lord and you say, भगवान मेरी नौकरी लगा दो, मेरे को पैसा दिला दो, मेरे को कपड़े दिला दो, मेरे को ये कर दो, वो कर दो. What are you going and asking the Lord? What is that you're going and asking the Lord? That is why the Jadabharata story teaches us to ask the right thing from the right people. Don't go and ask a jeweler the value of a stone, please. It's my humble request. Use your intelligence what to ask whom. You go and ask your income tax officer to tell him how to earn money. He will say open a business and give the other money to the income tax as well. You go and ask prepare bed coffee for me. They will say you prepare it and get it for me also. You're getting the point. So be careful of what you ask people. See, Bhagavata is a beautiful text. It hammers your ego every time. So accept it. Bhagavata is a text which hammers your ego. Every time it will hammer your ego. Nanu anta bandre Bhagavata one thap anta horiyate. So be happy that your ego is getting removed and you are getting the Lord with you. Only when ego goes can God come. You know what is the full form of ego? Edging God out. You are saying, God, get out, I will do my job. And then God says, you manage, you manage, you manage, you manage, finally mismanage and damage and come back to me again. That is ego. Understood? You think you will do everything. Tell me, did you grow by yourself? Then what ahankara you have to say that I will earn money? What ahankara you have to say that I will find a better match for my daughter? I will find a better match for my son? You are no one. Rinanubandha rupena pashupati sutalaya. The divine has already decided everything. You just need to say, ये मेरी अर्जी है, बाकी आपकी मर्जी है. That's all you can say. You got it? ये मेरी अर्जी है. This is my request. Rest is your wish. Any which ways, only your wish will be fulfilled. Yes or no? 100 ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸಹ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾಠಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತಾ ಹೇಳಿ? ಕಾಫಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆ ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಸಿಹಿ ಕಾಫಿ ಒಂದು ರುಚಿನ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದೋ ಇಲ್ವಪ್ಪ? ಹಂಗೆ ಭಗವಂತನ ರುಚಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾನೋ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಪಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಡಿಸರ್ವ್. ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಬಟ್ ಡಿಸೈರ್ only when you deserve. Don't desire if you don't deserve. You know it pretty well. Ask yourself, do you deserve all the happiness in this world? Why? Because you have done so many karmas in the past. You need to pay it somewhere, right? That is where Jadabharata story also says, Sukha dukkhe same kritva labha labhau jaya jayau tato yuddha ichasva naivam papam avapsasi karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbu mate sangostavi karmani. Understood? Is this clear? Did you understand the Jadabharata story? You can do any number of sadhana, you can be at the peak of sadhana, but my dear, the Lord has his own ways. But he will protect you. But be careful. The Lord can put any number of obstructions in your path. But you should hold on to the Lord saying, Anyatha sharanam nasti tvameva sharanam mama tasmat karunya bhavena. You don't protect me because I have come to you. Beda. ನನಗೆ ಅದು ದಾಕ್ಷಿಣ್ಯ ಬೇಡ. ಆದರೆ ನೀನು ಕರುಣೆಯಿಂದ ಬದುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಗಮನ ಕೊಡಪ್ಪ ಸಾಕು ನನಗೆ. How many times have we forgotten his grace? Your mother's love is his grace. Your father's protection is his grace. Your brother's scolding is his grace. Your chitti, your chikkama, your dodama, everybody's love is his grace. Everybody's love is only in his form. He has come in so many forms to take care of you. Why don't you recognize him? हजार माताओं का दिल मिलता है तो एक गुरु का दिल बनता है. समझ में आई बात? ಸಾವಿರಾರು ತಾಯಿ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಗುರುವಿನ ಮನಸ್ಸಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅಂತ ಗುರುವಿಗೆ ಗುಲಾಮನಾಗಕ್ಕಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬೇರೆ ಏನ್ ದಾರಿ ಇದೆ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತದೆ? ಗುರುವಿನ ಗುಲಾಮನಾಗುವ ತನಕ ದೊರೆಯದ. Then we go ahead and he says, Bharata gives about all the knowledge of Brahma Jnana to Rahugana, and Jada answers others' doubts. We move on to the next chapters of Priyavrata, where we see Bhagirata bringing Ganga down to this earth. We have description of the 7 Dvipas. We have the planetary movement. We have the grahas and limitation of grahas. We have description of other lokas which is being given, right? And then he said, you know, the stunning question when somebody asks you, you know, when somebody says, are you dead? You just ask them, what is dead? Is it the body or is it the Chaitanya? The body is any which way is dead without Chaitanya, and the Chaitanya cannot be dead. So what is dead? That is Brahma Jnana, what Jadabharata gives to Rahugana. Got it? And then we go ahead with the Priyavrata, we go ahead with the lineage of Jambudvipa and all those things which is there, and also we speak, the Bhagavata speaks about the Talas, Atala, Vitala, Satala, Rasatala, Taladala, Patala, and all their creations, all the presiding deities, Naga, Yaksha, Kinnara, Kimpurish, and all those are described in the Bhagavata in this canto. Let us move to the 6th Sarga about the Ajamila Charitra. You are getting such beautiful charitras today. You first heard about Dhruva, then you heard about Jadabharata. Now you are listening to Ajamila. There's a beautiful book called as Narayaniyam. If you have not read that, please read this. It's called as the Narayaniyam. Narayaniyam is the short form of Bhagavata, the consecrated form, the 2 minutes Maggie form of Bhagavata. If you cannot read Bhagavata, read Narayaniyam, it is enough. So, Ajamila is introduced in Narayaniyam by this way. Ajamilo nama Mahisurapura Charan Vibho Dharmapathan Grihashrami Guror Girakanameta Drishtavan Sudristashilam Pulatam Madakulam. In the first shloka itself, he is told, his characteristics are told. Once a Brahmana householder named Ajamila, a faithful practitioner of Naishtika karmas, went to the forest one day, and at the bidding of his father, there he met an immoral woman who was given to drinking and other forms of lack of self-control. Though by nature a man of self-control, Ajamila came under the influence of the woman and gave in her his company, and as he advanced in years, he became intensely attached to his son. He had 10 sons, and the last son was named Narayana. You know why? I'll tell you the story behind it. Ajamila's wife was a Dharma Patni. Every Patni is Dharma Patni till you follow Dharma. Once you go for Adharma, then you will see Bhadrakali form also. So when you cross the limits, when madam says please don't eat sweets, stop eating sweets. When ma'am says stop drinking too much tea, stop drinking too much coffee, stop drinking too much food, stop it. Because she is your Dharma Patni. She knows about you much better than what you want to know. You got it? That is the value of that. You can clap louder, sir. And then you say about this Ajamila, then Ajamila was, there were a lot of saints who had come to in his home. Ajamila's wife was feeding all the saints. Ella santargu ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಆಕೆ. The son said he should get at least one vardhana from us. He has fed us. Sant sadhus do not live without any upkaras. They don't take everything. They give you more than what they get. They give you more than what they get. So there's only one request. There will be one more son, the 10th son which will be born. Please name him Narayana. Ajamila said, इतना ही तो करना है, नाम ही तो नारायण रखते हैं, रख देते हैं. What he doesn't know is Narayana is a powerhouse. Sankirtya Narayana Shabda Matram Vimukta Dukha Sukhino Bhavantu. Vande Kshanakya. That's it. And then Ajamila was attached. Look at his dharma karyas. That is why you say you should do dharma karyas every now and then. You should come and attend Bhagavata every now and then. Why? Somewhere some samskaras will be there which will be taken care. And because of his purva naishtika karma which he used to do, his sandhya vandana, his acharana, his japa tapa, he got attached to the last son which he named Narayana. Unfortunately today we have a bad habit of shortening the names. Raghuram will be called Rattu. Narayana will be called Nanu. Krishna will be called Kittu. Why are you murdering the names? When you have to name the person properly, name Purushottama, Puru. Why? Call him Purushottama, no? Call him Purushottama. Janaki, Jani, Vaipa. Call Janaki completely, no? Call Rama completely. Ranu, why? Very favorite name Ranu. As if you will get mukti by saying Ranu. Aditya, Adi. Why Adi? Don't even call him Adi, make him Anadi. Why are you making short forms? So he was attached. I'm just telling the importance of names. If you have kept the name of your child as a Krishna, call him Krishna. If you have kept the name Narayana, call him Narayana. No Nanus, please. Otherwise, he will become a Nani very soon. You got it, right? And then you said, at the time of death, he saw 3 Yamadutas. Anybody at the time of death gets petrified. Please forgive me. The very form of death itself is so terrifying that at the end we cannot see what is happening. Your mind is so confused at the time of death, you don't know whether you are seeing the right person or the wrong person. ಯಾರನ್ನೋ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಗು ಬಾರೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತೆ ಅವರಂತ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನ ಮಗ ಅಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗುವಂತ ಇನ್ ದ ICU. How do you know? ಕಫವಾತ ಪಿತ್ತಾದು ಗಂತುಲೋ ಗುಚ್ಚುಕೋ ವೇಳ ಆನಾತಿ. I don't know where will I be. Whether I will be in ICU, whether I will be in hospital, whether I will be on the road, whether I will be in home, whether I will be inside home, outside home, in between the home, I don't know. But God, that day's advance booking I have done today. Yesterday also we did, today also we are doing. Narayana, 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 Krishna, Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. When you are terrified, ನಿಮಗೆ ಭಯ ಆದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಅವರಾದ ಹೆಸರು ತಗೊಂತೀರಾ, ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? When you are afraid the most, you will take the name of the best person whom you are attached the most. Yes or no? Do you agree? So who was the most attached person in Ajam's life? Thank God you told Narayana. I was afraid where will you say Nanu? Okay. Narayana, he uttered, he cried out loudly, Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. And there Yamadutas are there already with that dark figure, ugly figure, big stomach, unholy shape, big kumbu, big horns, and all the dirtiest possible effects that they can have. And when he called out Narayana, 3 Narayana Dutas also came. And there is a big debate between Narayana Dutas and the Yamadutas. Yamadutas say, we have come to the right pin code. The GPS showed us the right location. The Google Maps did not teach us. So we are at the right location. Narayana Duta says, your GPRS has gone wrong because he chanted the name of the Lord of Narayana. But Narayana was the name of his son. Whatever name he called out, it was the name of the Lord. So he gets to go to Vaikuntha. These people say that was the name of his son. No. I have still not completed. There is lot. Wait. We know we have got lot to cover, but I have to tell you this. And then finally what happens? He says, Narayana Dutta say, no, you cannot take him. He has chanted the name of the Lord. Bhaya, Priti, Kanti, Tvesha Bhavena, Yat Narayana Sankirtanasya Antakale, Narayana He Prapyate. which means to say either you call out in fear, you call out in disgust, you call out in pain, you call out in anger, you call out in love, whatever form you call, only Narayana will come and protect you at the end time. So please call out the name of Narayana from today onwards so that it is an advance booking for the next journey. You got it? And that is where they say there is a contrast of Lord of Yamadutas and Yamadutas. You can clap now, sir. There is a fierce conversation. And then Narayana Duta says, Shruti and Smriti absolve you of sin, but not eradicate sinful tendencies. But taking the name of the Lord puts an end to the sinful tendencies and the cause of sinful tendencies. The Moola Karana because of which you are doing a sin is also eliminated when you chant Narayana Nama. Narayana Nama ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾಪ ಕರ್ಮಗಳ ಬೀಜ ಸಹಿತವೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾಶವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. That's why it is called Samoola Nasha. If you remove a branch of the tree, that branch will sprout up again. But if you remove the root of it, will it come again? Not possible. Similarly, the name of Narayana removes your sinful tendencies from the roots itself. That is why Narayana is so important. When under the spell of fear he uttered the name of Narayana, the utterance of divine name, even in ignorance, Ajnana, even in Ajnana, if you call Narayana, he will burn yourself. Thereafter, Ajamila lives an ascetic life and continues chanting the name of the Lord, and at the end attains the Narayana Loka. So what is learnt by Ajamila Charitra? In any state, please chant the name of the Lord. Any state you are, happy, miserable, dirty, pleasant, praising, cursing, eliminating, eliminated, any which form, please say Narayana, Narayana. You should make it a conscious habit of chanting Narayana. You should make it a constant habit. You have a constant habit of eating breakfast, lunch and dinner. You have a constant habit of drinking tea and coffee after your breakfast. You have a constant habit of checking your WhatsApp. You have a constant habit of updating your status. You have a constant habit of gossiping with people. Please make it a constant, aware habit of chanting Narayana also. Make it a constant habit. And then we move to the next one, which is about our favorite hero of this evening, Prahalada. Prahalada is such a wonderful charitra wherein he is the one who has overtaken his guru. In the Guru Parampara, we generally take the guru's name first and then we take the Shishya's name. Correct? But you know what we chant first. Prahalada Narada Parashara Pundarika Vyasam Varisha Shuka Shaunaka, which means to say who comes first? Who is the guru? You have already learned the Bhagavatam. Why should I tell you that? Prahalada Narada. Narada is the guru who gives the Diksha to Prahalada, and Prahalada overcomes Narada. Okay? Today we might exceed some 5 minutes, but it is okay because you have to listen to Prahalada Charitra. It is okay, no sir? For you? 5 minutes, okay? Let's listen to this carefully. You all know that Prahalada's father Hiranyakashipu had gone to seek boons. Please remember, before you sign any documents, read through the arguments properly. A lawyer can write any annexures below without you knowing. So, before you sign any document, please sign carefully. Okay? So, Hiranyakashipu is doing tapas for a long time. To make the long story short, he is making severe tapas to Lord Brahma. And Lord Brahma comes and says, Uttishto tishta bhadram te tapas siddhosi kashyapa varadoham anuprapto vriyatam ipsito varaha. Vriyatam ipsito varaha. Ask the boon that you like. Never make that mistake with your son or daughter. Warning, statutory warning. Don't do that with your son or daughter. Otherwise, you will be in trouble. Apatkala dana anta ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಟ್ಟಿರಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ will ಮಾಡಿ. But don't be like Brahma. Brahma signs the document without seeing, without reading. Viratam ipsito varaha, whatever you want, you ask. Sanskrit is such a lively language. Yes or no? It is so clear. Uttishto tishta bhadram. You all know Uttishta, right? Kausalya Supraja Rama. You know that, right? Because you have heard it many times. Kausalya Supraja Rama Purva Sandhya Pavartate Uttishto tishta Govinda Uttishta Garudadvaja. Right? The same way he says, Uttishto tishta bhadram te tapassiddho si Kashyapa. You are the son of Kashyapa, that is why you are called Kashyapa. Kashyapa's son is called as Kashyapa. Tapassiddho si Kashyapa. Varadoham anuprapto briyatam ipsito varaha. When you are happy with somebody, don't say you ask whatever you want. And they will ask you whatever will make you miserable. Like Bhasmasura. Bhasmasura asked the Vara to keep the head on anybody and he tested it on Shiva himself. And then finally Shiva had to run. So don't do all those things. Ipsitosvi varaha. And then please be careful. When you consult a lawyer, consult a world-class lawyer like Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu, and the best lawyer for you is your Guru. Remember that. The best lawyer for you is your Guru. Ask him, what should I ask? Because Hiranyakashipu went and asked Shukracharya what vara I should ask. And Shukracharya gave him that idea. You got it? And that is where he says, okay, fine. So I don't want to die in the morning, in the evening. That is why we took the Sandhya Vela. I don't want to die in the morning. I don't want to die in the night. I don't want to die in the afternoon. I don't want to die inside. I don't want to die outside. I don't want to be died by animal. I don't want to be died by bird. I don't want to be killed by. I don't want to be killed by any human. I don't want to be killed by Astra. I don't want to be killed by Shastra. I don't want to be killed by any living being. I don't want to be killed by any animate being. I don't want to be killed by any inanimate being. What a flawless vara. Clap for him. Now you must be thinking why I am asking you to clap for Hiranyakashipu. You need intelligence to ask vara. And he was intelligent. ನಮಗೆ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೂ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಜಾಬ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ, ನನಗೊಂದು 2 ಮನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಆ ಮನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. Yes or no? Ask something that will take you apart from this earth. You have 2 apartments, you have 2 flats, you will stay in 1 flat. Yesterday also I told you the same thing, correct? Holding. Hiranyakashipu. I told you yesterday, right? I had taken a person to Tirupati. What did he like the best? Hundi. So don't become like that. Hiranyakashipu is one who holds on. And then once he gets this vara, he starts ruling massively. Wherever there is Hari, he cuts the head. Wherever he sees Narayana, he kills them. Wherever anybody says Achyuta Ananta Govinda, 3 times he will stab them. Wherever he says Achyutaya Nama, Antaya Nama, Govindaya Nama, 3 times murder, assassination. And he kills cows, he kills Brahmins, he does all the auspicious. But the Lord is sleeping in Yoga Nidra. There's a difference between Nidra and Yoga Nidra. In Yoga Nidra, you are still aware, even if you are snoring. In Nidra, you will not know whether you are snoring or not. Did you get it? So if you are snoring, snore with awareness. That is called as Yoga Nidra. Lord Narayana was in Yoga Nidra. All the devatas come and complain to him. And then the Lord says, Nirvairaya Prashantaya Swasutaya Mahatmane Prahaladaya Yada Drukyot Anishepi Varorjitam. If this self-proclaimed God called Hiranyakashipu tries to harm even the hair of my Bhakta Prahalada, that will be the day he will have his obituary written. You know the qualifications of Prahalada? Nirvairaya. He has no enemies. Today, if you don't follow your timings, whatever you have told, you will become enemy with each other. Yes or no? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎನಿಮೀಸ್. ನಿರ್ವೈರಾಯ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತಾಯ. ಏನೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾಗಿ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಆಲ್ ಸ್ವಸುತಾಯ. The Lord has given the definition of Prahalada. What it is? Swasuta. He is my son. So biologically, Hiranyakashipu's sons is okay, but metamorphically, mythologically, spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, every way, he is the son of the Lord himself. Why? Because the Lord himself has accepted Swasutaya, and one who is the son of the Lord has no choice than to be a Mahatma. And who is a Mahatma? Janasya Krishna Vimukhasya Deva. One who turns your head towards the Lord is a Mahatma. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? And the Lord himself has given that title of Mahatma to Prahalada. Nirvairaya Prashantaya Swasutaya Mahatmane Prahaladaya Yada Druhyot Anishyepi Varorchitam. I will kill Hiranyakashipu if even he tries to even shake the hair of the head of my bhakta. What compassion the Lord has got. Nirvairaya Prashantaya Swasutaya Mahatmane Prahaladaya Yada Druhyot Hanishyepi Varorjitam. He might have hundreds of varas, but if he tries to even shake a hair on the head of my bhakta, I will kill him. मार दूंगा उसको जो मेरे भक्त के बाल को भी छुएगा. The compassion of the Lord. I think every woman suffers that nature of possessiveness, but the Lord is the most possessive of everyone. Clap! You cannot. I mean, have you ever seen that the Lord cleaning the dirt off a bhakta? He has done that. Have you seen the Lord anytime making fun of bhakta? Yes, he has done that. Have you seen the Lord pulling the legs of bhakta? He has done that with Arjuna. Have you seen the Lord criticizing any bhakta? He has done that. Have you seen the Lord praising any bhakta? Yes, he has done that. And have you seen the Lord being possessive about his bhakta? It is what is there in Prahlad Charita. He is over possessive of it. He can live with anything. मेरा वचन टले टल जाए, भक्त का वचन नहीं टलने दिया. My vachana can go to dust. I don't mind. I will not lift Astra during the Mahabharata Yuddha. Bhishma says, I will make Janardana lift the Astra or else I will kill one Pandava. Now the biggest thing is the problem for Krishna. ಈ ಕಡೆನೂ ವಚನ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಕಡೆನೂ ವಚನ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಭೀಷ್ಮ, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಪಾಂಡವರು. ಮಮ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಹಿ ಪಾಂಡವ. My 5 Pandavas are my Pancha Pranas. How can I leave them? And he has given the Ashirvada to Draupadi. Dirgha Sumangali Bhava. How can, if one Pandava is one, and Bhishma had got only one target, that was Arjuna. If Arjuna is dead, the backbone of Pandavas is gone. And Bhishma targeted only Arjuna. And he wanted to target Arjuna because who was driving him? Parthasarthi. That is why I tell, make the Lord your Sarthi. रथ मेरा चलाओ कृष्णा, इंद्रियों के घोड़े भागे, दाएं बाएं दाएं बाएं दाएं बाएं. रथ मेरा चलाओ कृष्णा, इंद्रियों के घोड़े भागे, दाएं बाएं दाएं बाएं. Your indriyas can take you to a clubhouse, your indriyas can take you to dirty places, your indriyas can take you to various places, but let your mind be in Krishna. Indriyanam manaschasmi. Wherever the indriyas might be, let the indriyas see anything, let the indriyas hear anything, let the indriyas taste anything, let the indriyas do anything, but let your mind be in Krishna. That is what Narada is, that is what Prahlada is teaching to all his schoolmates. Prahlada has become big. And where did he get that knowledge from? Open University School of Narada. When Hiranyakashipu was meditating, Indra tried to attack his mother to kill him. Narada stops and says, wait, there is a Parama Bhagavata in the Kayatu's womb. Don't kill, don't kill. Don't kill. That is why you should listen to Guru Agya. Indra listens to Guru Agya and we have Prahlada. If Indra wouldn't have heard about the Agya, Indra would not have been there. That is a different story. You got it? Indra listens to the advice of Narada and Narada takes Kayatu to his ashram where Kayadu is in her womb is feeding the child, but Narada is giving the immortal knowledge of Narayana to Prahalada. That is why I say prenatal education is very important, sir. When you see a pregnant lady in the house, please chant Narayaniyam, please chant Bhagavatam, please chant Mahabharatam, please get a Bhagavata arranged for those people who have a pregnant lady in their house. We don't want to have Hiranyakshas and Hiranyakashipu. Let us have one Prahalada who can absorb the knowledge given by Narada, and then he is sharing this. If you have knowledge, it is not enough. We should share it with others. Gyan badhne se badhta hai. Gyan bantne se badhta hai. The more you share knowledge, you will gain more. And so Prahalada is saying, you should live life properly. You should live life properly. His father, after 1 year of Gurukula, makes him sit. Prahalada nyuchyatam tata sadhitam kinchit uttamam kale naitavata yushman yadak shikshat gurur bhavan. What did you learn from your gurus? His guru was Chanda and Amarka. Whose guru? Prahalada's guru was Chanda and Amarka. Prahalada is seated on the lap of Hiranyakashipu. Imagine 8 feet tall demon, 2 feet tall crown, 5 feet small kid sitting on the lap. What did you learn, my dear? Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Natu Hiranyakashipu. Please remember that. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Satyam Atma Nivedanam. What did you say? Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. What did you say? Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Archanam Pada Sevanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyam Atma Nivedanam. You Kulaghataka. And he throws him. And he looks at the gurus. What did you teach him? The gurus are shuddering. We taught him whatever was there in the syllabus. He has got it from out of syllabus. We taught him what was there in our syllabus. Where did the interpolation of syllabus happen? Where did the syllabus change then? Then Chanda Amarka say, Naisargikiyam Matirasya Rajan, Naisargikiyam. It is natural by birth he has got. We didn't do anything. I don't know. You change his mind. He should not say Shravanam. He should not say Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. He should say Shravanam Kirtanam Hiranyakashipu. How can you make jaggery bitter? How can you make sugar salt taste? How can you make something which is so sweet as rasagulla taste like a namkeen mixture? It is not possible. How could anybody else change the taste of Narayana Bhakta? Naisargikiyam. And they finally tell him, it is impossible by us. Why? Krishna Graha Grahitatma. In our horoscope, you will say, Namasso Suryaya Somaya Mangalaya Budhaya Cha Guru Shukra Shanipyascha Rahave Ketave Namaha. It is there in our horoscope. But in Prahalada's horoscope, all the 12 houses are Krishna, 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 Krishna. Naisargikiyam. Naisargikiyam. It has come naturally. How can I remove it? Hiranyakashipu gets so wild. He says, solitary imprisonment. Put him alone. Put him absolutely alone. Lock him. No food, no water, nothing. Devi Lakshmi comes in the form of Annapurna and feeds him. But after that, there also he doesn't stop. Why? Because he has been fed by Lakshmi, he will have only jnana. And then he calls, come here. You come here. Like we all called all of you to listen to Bhagavata. The same way, like the organizing committee called all of you to come to listen to the Bhagavata. The same way, Prahalada also calls everyone. Come, come, come. Banni, banni, banni. What does he say? Kaumarat acharet pragnyo dharman bhagavataniha durlabham manusham janma tadapya dhruvamarthadam. Durlabham manusham janma. You have got a janma of Manushya. Don't waste it. Only a Mahatma can be of so much of compassion. Otherwise, why will he have so much? Why will he be called as Mahatma by the Lord himself? The Lord has called him Mahatma. Nirvairaya Prashantaya Swasutaya Mahatmane. My son Prahalada. Look at the Lord. He is calling Prahalada as his son. When will I get that path? That is what we should be questioning. Listening to Prahalada Charitra, you should be asking yourself, when will the Lord call me my son? Nannavanu anta yavag karitane. And you know what is the kripa he does on his own people? He sends you to satsang like this. When the Lord calls you, you are his, you come to satsang like this. Satsangatve nisangatvam, nisangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischalatatvam, nischalatatve jivan mukti, bhaja govindam, govindam bhaja mudhamate, samprapte sannite kale, nainai rakshati, dukkhing karani, dukkhing karani, dukkhing karani, dukkhing karani. So much of problems in life. Prahalada was given various tortures when he did not follow the Guru Agya. He was sent in a serpent's room. Nagaraja did not touch him. He was sent by elephants, but he was saved there also. He was given Visha, but there was a small connection between Shiva and Vishnu there. Vishnu gives a call to Krishna. Vishnu gives a call to Shiva. Hello Shiva, what are you doing? Shiva says, I am at your order, sir, master. Vishnu says, I have a task for you. Shiva says, order me, master. Vishnu says, drink the poison that is there in my boy's throat. While Prahalada is drinking the Visha goes into Shiva's throat. The payasam goes into Prahalada's stomach. That is how the Lord protects. Finally, he is exhausted. He is terribly exhausted. See, you can try to kill a person 5, 6, 7 times. He brought Holika. He made him sit on the fire. Holika tried to burn Prahalada. In turn, Holika burnt and Prahalada was safe. He put him in the cauldron of boiling oil that turned into flowers. Hiranyakashipu tried every means to kill Prahalada. And then finally Prahalada says, you cannot kill me, father. You know why? And then he throws Prahalada from the cliff, from the top of a cliff. Go die. And then Prahalada holds his hand on his heart. मैं गिर जाऊं परवाह नहीं, मेरे भगवान को कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए. That is his love for the Lord. Do we have even 100th part of it? वो पहाड़ से गिर रहा है. He is falling from the top of a cliff of a mountain and he holds his heart and he says, मेरे भगवान को कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए. Now he is infuriated. Prahalada is, we are also running short of time. So Hiranyakashipu is lost, infuriated. He is terribly lost. He says finally, Are Kuso! This is only one line. And already there were shutters here. Are Kwaso! When you get frustrated, your pitch automatically goes high. So he says, Pita Shrinvan Bala Prakaramakilam Tastutiparam Rushandaha Prahainam Kulahataka. You Kulahataka, you the killer of my dynasty, you the one who worships my enemy, Kulahataka. Kaste Balamiti. Who is your Bala? Imagine 8 feet tall, 2 feet long, red eyes, boiling eyes, swarming his hand all over the place, disturbing the whole environment. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? And then you say, Prahalada, without any tremor, who is your Bala? Balam me vaikunta tavacha jagatam chapi sabalam sa eva trilokyam sakalamiti Dhiroyam Agadir. For Prahalada's stone, I should tone down. For Hiranyakashipu's stone, it should go up. You understand the tone variation, right? So when you see Prahalad, I don't have a B.R. Chopra camera to show you. My voice is the camera. Adjust with it, please. Okay? So you say, Are Pita Shunvan Bala Prakaravagram Pastuti Param Rushanda Prahainam Kulahataka Kaste Balamiti Balami Vaikunta Tavad Jagatam Chapi Sabalam Sa Eva Trilokyam Sakalamiti Dhiroyam Agadit. It is not only your bala, Father, it is my bala, it is the bala of the whole world. Now Hiranyakashipu loses it. He has it. Enough is enough. Are Kwasau, Kwasau, Sakala Jagadatma, Hariti, Pravinte, Swam, Stambam, Jaltakarvalo, Ditustaha, Atap Paschad Vishnu, Navadita Ishos Visasa, Kirpatman, Vishwatman, Pavanapuravasin, Mridayaman. Why? Everything is silent, like you all are, because you know Narasimha is going to come. Now, what is that happens? Where is Hari? Where is my enemy called Hari? Is he in that curtain? Is he in that windows? Is he in the door? Forget it. Is he in that pillar? And he takes that brandishing throne sword, moves it here and there you find the Lord comes to protect his devotees. Atap Paschad Vishnu Nahi Vidishu Ishosmi Sahasa, and there comes the Lord. Ugram Viram Mahavishtum Galantam Sarvatomkham Narsimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityor Namamyaham Satyam Vidatam Nirvatyavashtam Vyaptincha Bhuteshu Akhileshu Chatmanaha Adrishyata Adyadbhuta Rupamutvahan Stambhe Sabhayam Namrigam Namanusham Stambhe Sabhayam Namrigam Namanusham Narayana 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 Vyaptinja Bhuteshu Akhileshu Chatmanaha Adrishyata Adyadbhutamupavadvahan Stambhe Sabhayam Namrigam Namanusham Namrigam Namanusham Namrigam Namanusham Daityadikshu Shutvayam Khiladaitya Raja Hridaye Purvam Kadapya Shrutam Kampak Kaschana Sampapada Chalito Apyam Bhoja Vishtarat Om Namo Narayana Om Namo Narayana Om Namo Narayana Om Namo Narayana. The Lord comes in the form of Narasimha. You want to find out how he is? I will tell you the form. Stambhe Ghattayato Hiranyakashipo Karnau Samachurnayan Agurna Jaggadandakunda Puharo Gorastavaha Bhudravaha. The sound of Lord Narasimha was enough to terrify Hiranyakashipu. Like the sound of this hall was petrified by the presence of the divine. Bhagavanta ille bandidane pratyakshavaagi. The Lord was right here. Stambhe Ghattayato. People ask Bhattadri, Narayana Bhattadri, please speak up. How was Lord Narayana? Bhattadri says, I am failing words. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. We have another 10 minutes. Please wait. He says, let me take my breath. I am not able to see it. My words are not coming out. My words are not coming out because you have not given me the Shakti to speak. Just few seconds back, there was a small, cute little Krishna. Now I can't speak. Satyam vidhatum nijavartabhashitam vyaptincha bhuteshu akhileshu chatmanah adrishyata atyadbhutarupamudvahan. Every avatara in the Bhagavata is called as Adbhuta, except for Narasimha avatara, which is called as Atyadbhuta. Atyadbhutarupamudvahan stambhe sabhayam nambrigam namanasham. स्तंभे घट्टयतो हिरण्यकशिपो कर्णौ समाचूर्णयन् आगूर्ण जगदुण्डकुण्डकुहरो घोरस्तवाः पुत्रवाः श्रुत्वायं किल दैत्यराजहृदये पूर्वं कदाप्यशतं कम्पः कश्चन सम्पपात चलितो अप्यम्भो विष्ठरात्. Just by the roar of the Lord Narasimha, Hiranyakashipu got terrified. For the first time in his life, Hiranyakashipu felt the tremor coming into his. And that is where you see how beautiful it is that, I say, Taptasvarna Savarna Ghora Datirukaksha Sata Kesaram Protkampa Pranikumbitambaram Mahojiyat Vedam Vapuho Vyapta Mahadari Sakamukam Hatkotvan Mahan Jihwanirkamatishyaman Sumaha Dramstat Yugot Damaram. The Lord came with a fiery form. Hail unto you, Narasimha, with rolling eyes that look so fierce and shining like molten gold, with flying mane and matted locks, all over the sky, with wide mouth. You were lolling like an enormous cave, with a fierce tongue looking like a sword, while lolling out revealed the two terrific molars on either side. The Lord came, tore open the entrails of Hiranyakashipu, drank the blood, and went and sat on the throne. You will ask me, is Bhagavan, क्या आपको भी गद्दी का मोह है? भगवान बोलता है, मैं पवित्राणाम पवित्रम यो मंगलानां च मंगलम. This is the throne where dirty orders were given, where the orders were given to kill people, where the orders were given to kill brahmanas, and I am not that. I am going to cleanse the throne before I give it to my son Prahalada. Nan magu Prahalada kodakkinta munche nanu idanna purify martini. I will purify the throne. Pavitralam pavitram yo mangalanam cha mangalam. That is how the Lord is. And then see, when the child makes a mistake, the father is, when the grandfather is angry, the son will never go. It is the grandson who goes and says Tata, and the grandfather's anger is all gone. Do you agree? Brahma cannot appease the wrath of Narasimha. Narada Shiva cannot calm the anger of Narasimha. I'm sorry, I'm feeling words. So much of Utkantha in me right now at this point. Looking at the compassion of the Lord. Prahalada says, Lord, forgive my father. That is his first thing that he asks. That is why he is called a Mahatma. His father made plans to kill him every day and night. But this gentleman goes and says, Prabhu, please forgive my father. How can I praise you, Lord? I am from Ugrajati. Hare Kirtane Kimmiva Aham Ugrajate. I am from Ugrajati, Prabhu. How can I praise you? How can I praise you? The Lord lifts Prahalada in his arms, blood-filled arms. He is pampering Prahalada. My child, my child, my child. That one scene is enough to see how compassionate the Lord is. Many people say, was Prahalada not afraid of Narasimha when Shiva and Brahma were afraid? My dear, he is a son of a lion. How can he be afraid of lion? And other devotees say that Prahalada's height was only till the height of the feet of the Lord, that's all. And the feet were human. That is why he did not get afraid. So the base was lion, of course, but the body was that of a human. And so the Lord found loopholes even in the Varadana of Brahma and killed Hiranyakashipu. May the Lord kill the Hiranyakashipu within us also and bestow Prahlada's bhakti. The Lord asks Prahlada, what Vardhana do you want? He says, bless my father. Prahlada, Narayana says, O child of mine, in the Vamsha where you are born, 21 dynasties backside, 21 generations ahead, all have reserved seats in Vaikuntha. Reserved seats. Can we pray that we can have at least one Prahlada in our Vamsha? All those people who try to stop Bhagavata are Hiranyakashipus. All those people who don't like Bhagavata are Hiranyakashipus. All those people who try to create obstacles are Hiranyakashipus. And trust me, when the Lord comes in the form of Narasimha, they will not stand in front. Please remember that. The Lord protects his bhakta. भक्त ने बुलाया तो भगवान आया, पुराना है उसका खेल, जन्मों के पुण्यों से होता है भैया भगवान और भक्तों का मेल, भगवान और भक्तों का मेल. It is not Kaushik who is speaking here. It is not a normal human being. It is the divine who is speaking to the divine. Please understand that. You are not speaking to the Lord. The Lord is speaking to all of you. This body cannot worship the Lord. When Prahalada, like a devotee, cannot sing the beauties of the Lord, who are you and me? Neev yaru, nav yaru. Prahaladranta bhaktare nirvachaniya anvitmene, nav yaru, neev yaru. I'm sorry I took some time, but this Prahalad Charitra was supposed to give you that jnana and bhakti. Let us listen to the Falashruti of Prahalada. What happens to one, those who chant the Prahalada Charitra, is that their karma bandhanas are removed. Their karma bandhanas are removed. And when karma bandhanas are removed, what happens? No punarjanma, no punarmukti. All of you are free from your karmas today. Just go with that belief, that's all. From today onwards, there is no karma. Why? Because Narasimha has come and taken away all your impressions. Narayana, 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 यत्र योगेश्वर कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीविजयो भूतिर्ध्रुवानीतिर्मतिर्ममा अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जना पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्. परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. आर्ता विषण्णा शिथिलाश्च भीता घोरेषु च व्याधिषु वर्तमानः संकीर्त्य नारायण शब्दमात्रं विमुक्त दुःखा सुखिनो भवन्तु. ओम नमो नारायणाय. ओम नमो नारायणाय. Let us chant this Om Namo Narayana 11 times, eyes closed. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Om Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo आप सबके अंदर स्थित परमात्मा को मेरा प्रणाम। परमात्मा को नमस्कार। I go down to the divine who is sitting inside each other.